Today on People Now, deadly flames continue to rage in California's most destructive wildfire.
Stars of the People's Choice Awards showing support for those devastated by the fires.
Also today, Blake and Gwen made a swoon, plus more of the best moments from the People's Choice Awards.
Meghan Markle is glowing and showing at a special event with the royal family.
So the placenta freaked you out? Yeah.
Ellen and Travis Scott getting very real about him being in the delivery room with Kylie Jenner for the birth of baby Stormy.
Plus, the stars of the new Netflix movie, The Christmas Chronicles, are getting us in the spirit.
It's live today on People Now. Let's go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to People Now. Good to see you. Lots of headlines about those deadly wildfires in California. They were all over my feed this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, the pictures and the videos are horrible, and you imagine what these people are going through right now. It's absolutely devastating. Yeah. So obviously, we're thinking about people that are currently going through this right now.
Yeah, it's very sad what they're going through. We've got the latest updates on all of that. Watch this.
We're go. We're go. We're okay. We're okay.
That was a heartbreaking video of one family's escape from the wildfires that continue to rage through areas of California. At least 31 people have died, and there are still 228 people unaccounted for. It's according to the Associated Press. There are two fires that are currently raging. The Northern California, being called the Camp Fire, has burned 111,000 acres and is the state's most destructive in history, with an entire town burning to the ground. More than 300,000 people statewide have been evacuated, including many celebrities whose homes were destroyed. Miley Cyrus posted on Twitter that her house was no longer standing, but that she is one of the lucky ones. Folk singer Neil Young, who lost a home once before to wildfires, announced on his official website that he had lost another. He also called out President Trump's response to the fires, who tweeted over the weekend that poor forest management was to blame for the blaze, and even threatened to pull federal funding. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Camille Grammer, who just celebrated her wedding, said on Instagram that her house was lost, but had lots of thanks for firefighters, and many thanks being sent out to the firefighters across the board that are battling these blazes. Gerard Butler returned to his home, burnt to the ground in Malibu, and said he was inspired more than ever by the courage, the spirit, and sacrifice of firefighters. More than 8,000 firefighters have been working tirelessly with dry conditions, expecting to continue this week, making their work very difficult. But through all of this, we continue to see people and communities rallying together.
We're so thankful for how the community's come together. It's been a major blessing, but this isn't a one-day thing. This is long-term, and we have to think that way.
Many celebrities stepping up to help as well. Actress Sandra Bullock donated $100,000 to the Ventura County Humane Society. If you're looking to help those impacted, there are nonprofit organizations looking for support, including the American Red Cross, the Los Angeles Fire Department, and the California Fire Foundation. Now onto this. The People's Choice Awards aired Sunday night with winners from Black Panther's Chadwick Boseman to A-list stars like Melissa McCarthy and Scarlett Johansson. Avengers: Infinity War and Shadowhunters each won big, taking home 3 awards, while Keeping Up with the Kardashians snagged Favorite Reality Show, with Khloe Kardashian winning Favorite Reality TV Star. But with wildfires still blazing in California, celebrities chose not to focus on themselves, but to shift the attention toward everyday heroes risking their lives on the front lines.
It's been a really rough week in our home in Calabasas, Hidden Hills, and our neighbors in Thousand Oaks and Malibu. Our hearts are broken from the horrific shootings and those who have lost their lives and homes, as well as the hundreds of thousands of us that have been evacuated from the devastating fires that are currently burning.
We are in a little bit of a state of emergency, so you know, I had this opportunity, and I just want to say, if you could take a minute to donate to the LAFD Foundation, which is Los Angeles Fire Department, it would be really, really great.
And I also dedicate this to the men and women of the armed forces who put their lives on the line every day so that we don't have to.
And my heart really does go out to everybody that has been affected by the terrible fires. And can I add my admiration for the firefighters who are doing such an incredible job.
And on the eve of Veterans Day, Blake Shelton, who won Favorite Country Artist, took the time to thank his father for his service.
I'm wearing this tonight in honor of my dad, who is a veteran. So thank you to all the veterans out there. Thank you, guys. I got a little bar in Tishomingo, Oklahoma. I'm going to put this in the bar. Come down, look at my award. I'll buy you a beer.
And Blake had a very special date. One of our favorites, Gwen Stefani. Blake gave his lady a shout out while accepting the award on behalf of The Voice, which won Favorite Competition TV Show.
All-time favorite coach right there, Gwen Stefani. I love her.
Come on.
I love her.
You want to come up? Come up and say if you, yeah, come on up. Come on. Who would have thought that this country artist could land this, one of my oldest friends in the music business. I love you. Here,
I love
here.
You. No, what am I doing?
Say something to the people.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be with Blake Shelton. Like he's the
Oh my God.
Always love Blake and Gwen together. Other big winners included BTS, Nicki Minaj, and Taylor Swift. You can head to people.com for the full list of winners. All right, Meghan Markle is glowing and showing. The pregnant Duchess of Sussex stunned as she attended a Westminster Abbey service with the royal family to pay respect to those who fought in World War I. Meghan wore a double-breasted navy dress with a square neckline for the occasion, paired it with a chunky belt and Aquazzura heels. Sister-in-law Kate Middleton opted for a more somber look, wearing a dark green Catherine Walker coat, which she also wore on St. Patrick's Day in 2017. We can't forget about the Dukes. Prince Harry matched with Meghan in a navy blue suit, staying close to his wife as her baby bump showed more than ever. And while Prince William looked dapper in a light blue suit paired with a burgundy tie, they were all kind of matching and doing their thing there. Love seeing all of those out together. And the Queen and Duchess Camilla showed some major support for each other, too. In what looked to be color-coordinated outfits, everybody. Lookouts. Purple, definitely the theme for this service, with both women rocking those violet outfits and hats. But the event was a somber one. The royal family came together to honor the many soldiers who made the ultimate sacrifice for their country. The service included readings by Prince Charles and Prime Minister Theresa May, as well as a wreath-laying ceremony where dignitaries from across the country laid down flowers in tribute. All right, guys, we love a good royal story, but don't worry, we haven't forgotten about our one and only question of the day, which we do every single day
So
here.
it is one of our favorite hunky actors' birthdays today. Ryan Gosling's birthday is today, and if that's not a reason to celebrate, I don't know what is.
Me either.
So in honor of the big day, we are asking you to send in your favorite Ryan Gosling gifts. I'm predicting some heart-wrenching notebook scenes here. Tweet us those Ryan gifts with the hashtag #PeopleNow. You may see them on the show.
I'm picturing some abs. We
I
already
hope
know it's on the
so.
way. We're going to check in on those gifts a little later. Now, Andrea, you have more for us in Star Trek.
I do. We are kicking off Star Treks with one very proud celeb papa. This is really cute. Travis Scott stopped by The Ellen Show on Monday, and he's opening up for the first time about being in the delivery room with Kylie Jenner for the birth of daughter Stormy. Take a look.
So the placenta freaked you out? Yeah. Yeah.
Very, very crazy.
Yeah. But then you cut the cord, and then there's got to be something amazing that you just created, that little baby. That's...
Yeah, you know, going into it, I was like nervous and scared, you know, we were just like both young. But you know, when you like first had a baby in your arms, it's just like, it's uncontrollable. It's like this whole like warp, you know?
Yeah.
That just takes over your body. And I never thought I could just like love something like so hard, you know? It's crazy.
I think that's such a sweet moment, him talking about it. And did you know about Travis Scott's past as a musical theater performance? This is amazing. He revealed his passion to Ellen, even giving a sample from his high school performance of Kiss Me, Kate. Watch.
I had this song, it was like Too Darn Hot, Too Darn Hot. It's too darn hot. It was like, no, baby, tonight. It was like, no, baby, tonight. And man, like, I love like Broadway. It's just super dope.
You do, you love Broadway.
Yeah, it's fire.
I see him going back to, he should go to Broadway. You know, I'd go watch. All right, guys. The cast of The Hills reboot headed to Sin City this past weekend, presumably filming for the upcoming series. OG cast member Stephanie Pratt kicked off the trip on social media, posting an Instagram story with a caption, "When Justin Bobby wakes you up and says, we are in Vegas." Meanwhile, Adrena Patridge and newcomer Misha Barton kept us updated on their own Instagram stories, where they can be seen partying it up. In one video, you can see Adrena and Misha attempting to find their best angles with the caption, "We are having fun, #Vegas." And later, Misha posted a video of Adrena hitting up what appeared to be the hotel gym, where she can be seen struggling to keep up on the elliptical in a short dress. OG Hills stars Brody Jenner and Whitney Port have signed on for the reboot, which will be called The Hills New Beginnings. And husband and wife duo Heidi and Spencer Pratt, who met through the original series, have also signed on to the reboot. Woo! They're going to be fantastic on this. Lauren, Elsie Conrad, Kristen Cavallari, and Lo Bosworth will not be returning to the show, stating that they're busy with their growing businesses. The reboot is expected to premiere in early 2019. And those are your Star Treks for today.
I can't wait for Spencer to have crystals everywhere.
And hummingbirds.
And hummingbirds. Stay with us. Michelle Obama opens up about Barack's bid for the presidency and why she actually thought he wouldn't win. Plus, we've got your first look at a Netflix Christmas special. The season is already here, people.
All right, in honor of Ryan Gosling's birthday, we've been asking you to send in your best Ryan Gosling gifts. So let's check in on what you've been tweeting so
See
far.
if my predictions were correct. What do we got?
Okay.
Okay, you were right about that.
You knew that. We're waiting for, is there going to be an abs one? I don't know.
No,
I'll take these, though.
What do you want?
Oh, that's a throwback.
Oh, there's nobody else for me. And there it is. I knew it. We knew the Crazy Stupid Love was coming, right?
Yes, we did.
Keep sending in those Gosling gifts, but now we move on to this.
In an interview with Good Morning America's co-anchor Robin Roberts that aired on Sunday night, Michelle Obama revealed that while she gave her husband Barack Obama her blessing to run for president back in 2008, she truly didn't think he would actually win. Take a look.
I think I did what a lot of black folks were doing. We were afraid to hope because it's hard to believe that the country that oppressed you could one day be led by you. You know, I mean, my grandparents, lived through segregation. These memories were real, and they didn't think the country was ready. And so my attitude was a reflection of that skepticism.
Now, Michelle appeared in the ABC News special to talk about some of the revelations she made in her new memoir, Becoming, including how she felt on the campaign trail when people called her Barack's quote-unquote baby mama. She told Robin, this is her quote, "I need to own that hurt. I need to talk about it. I need to put it out there for myself so that I can heal from it."
At the same time, she says she wasn't going to allow herself to feel victimized because there was, quote, no time to hurt in that role.
In the memoir, Michelle also reveals she was scared for her daughter's lives after President Trump and other so-called birthers questioned whether Barack Obama was a U.S. citizen back in 2011.
She wonders in the book, what if someone with an unstable mind loaded a gun and drove to Washington? What if that person went looking for our girls? And she admits that she'll never forgive Trump for, quote, putting my family's safety at risk.
Now, Trump reacted to Michelle's comments on Friday, telling reporters before he left for Paris, quote, she got paid a lot of money to write a book, and they always expect a little controversy.
He went on to add, I'll give you a little controversy back. I'll never forgive Obama for what he did to our U.S. military. It was depleted, and I had to fix it.
Well, Michelle Obama's memoir, Becoming, hits stores on Tuesday.
All right, guys, we've got your first look at tonight's episode of People Magazine Investigates. Watch this.
Stalking her and made threats to her life.
What they find inside just horrifies them both. How could somebody do that? The women in town were just absolutely freaking out.
My home was no longer a safe place for me.
When the third case happened, there was no doubt in my mind we had a serial rapist in town.
On May 7th, 1998, Shannon Schieber was found dead in her apartment in Philadelphia. It's the topic of the newest episode of People Magazine Investigates.
People executive editor Cynthia Sands stopped by and told us exactly who Shannon Schieber was.
Shannon Schieber was a 23-year-old graduate student. She was trying to get her PhD. She'd already had a degree in economics and philosophy and math. She was a brilliant girl.
Now, a few early suspects in this case were actually a few of Shannon's classmates.
Police realized that there had been some men at school who had hit on her, wanted to date her, and she'd rejected them. She wasn't interested in a boyfriend. So they tracked those two guys down and tested them.
And the DNA test did not match the killers, so they were ruled out, and the police in Philadelphia were back to square one.
But it didn't take them too long before they got a break in the case.
You know, they finally realized that maybe it wasn't someone who knew Shannon at all. It could be a stranger. And then they wound up connecting it to all these other rape cases around Philadelphia.
Wow, you can find out exactly what happened to Shannon. Catch People Magazine Investigates on Investigation Discovery Mondays at 10 p.m. Eastern. All right, guys, we're going to switch gears here. Another show that you're going to want to get behind to get you in the mood for the holidays. Watch this.
Getting this.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's more beautiful than I ever imagined.
Brother-sister duo Teddy and Kate are on a mission to get proof that Santa exists in Netflix's new movie, The Christmas Chronicles. But they're in for the ride of their lives when they find themselves in Santa's sleigh on Christmas Eve. Joining us live are Teddy and Kate themselves, Judah Lewis and Darby Camp. Hi, you guys. How are you?
The clip scared me. The reindeer broke off. You guys look like you're crashing. We'll find out what happens. The sleigh crashes. Things get crazy. Things go really wrong for your characters. You have to help them save Christmas. This is a huge task that you have at hand. I want to know about this in real life, going into this. Are you guys holiday holiday super fans? Like, do you go all out? Do you decorate? Do you carol?
Don't get us started.
Yes.
You want to go for it first?
Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
We always decorate a lot, and Christmas Eve is like the best ever. We do open presents early.
Oh, you do the Christmas Eve presents, which is a distinction among families. People don't do it always.
I never got that privilege.
Okay, right.
Yeah, what is your all-time favorite Christmas tradition?
Okay, so for my family, it's just all about coming together, and my favorite thing is on Christmas Day, actually, my entire neighborhood comes outside and we all play a football game.
Oh, that's fun.
Together, and that's super fun. It's like every year, we've been doing it forever.
It's in LA, so there's no snow.
I was gonna say.
Right, exactly.
You don't have to worry about the weather.
It's a 90-degree Christmas.
Right.
But you get a little snow, right?
We just had a flurry like yesterday, I think. But we usually don't really get snow in December, really. It only usually comes like in January. But last year we actually got it in December, but we didn't have a white Christmas. I really wanted to though, but I've never experienced a white
We had
Christmas.
like 4 months of white Christmas though in Toronto filming.
Yeah, we did.
All right. So Kurt Russell, let's talk about this. Kurt Russell plays Santa in the movie. Here's some of the things that people are saying. The coolest Santa ever, the sassiest Santa ever, even the most handsome Santa ever. I appreciate his gray locks. My gosh. Can we talk about the beard? He grew it out, right?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah,
that's real.
That's him. Like 80%.
If you can grow,
80%,
if you can grow a beard like that, why would you not always have it? Look at him. That's unbelievable. What went into grooming that thing? Did he have like a full team just for the beard?
Yeah.
It seems like he would need it.
Yeah.
He seems really cool. Now, your movie mom is played by Kimberly Williams Paisley. She's going to be stopping by our show in a couple weeks. So,
awesome.
Is there something we definitely have to ask her about? Something maybe we should tease her about?
Oh God.
I
don't know. Do you have anything?
I don't know.
I'm thinking.
Was there something on set? Like, did she have like an on-set habit or something that she would always do?
She has sworn you guys the amount of power she has.
I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble here. I know we're on dangerous ground, guys.
Favorite thing about working with her.
Favorite thing? Yeah, you go first.
I really loved working with her because, like, my mom loves like country music, and her husband's Mr. Pat Plazy, which is amazing. I think it was cool that I got to work closely with her. I loved doing the cookies scene, but my favorite thing was she was so sweet and kind, and she's really awesome.
Did you meet Brad?
We did.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and her kids came to set too, and they were really cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they got to meet Santa Claus. Which
Oh, that's awesome.
You know.
I bet your mom was flipping out to see Brad. All right. So look, the scenes that you shot in the sleigh, all CGI, right? And Santa's elves are animated. I would imagine it could take some getting used to have to act when there's nothing there. How'd you get used to that? What was the process for you? Or what were you actually looking at?
Well, it was like a blue screen when we were in the sleigh, and there was like a gimbal, so we had to like move, and we were on wires, which was really cool. But like working with the elves was like different for me. I've never done anything like that. They would use like garden gnomes on sticks to like jump around, or like tennis balls or something like that.
That's probably an adjustment, right? To kind of.
Well, yeah, I think the thing was we had just such an amazing team working around us, and our director Clay Cadis and our executive producer Chris Columbus, who of course has worked in this magical realm over and over, Harry Potter, Home Alone, and so once in a while he works. So I think that was really made it a lot easier, because it is, you are trying to have a scene with a garden gnome, but when you have somebody like that coaching you through it, it makes it a lot easier.
All right, let's switch gears here, Darby. Got to talk a little bit about Big Little Lies. You're back for season 2. Reese Witherspoon's sassy daughter, Chloe.
Yes.
We love your character. I'm sure you can't say anything about what's going to happen. It's very secretive over there. But can you tell us this, Reese Witherspoon's most unique habit on set? What is her prep? What's her pregame? Does she have a favorite thing?
She likes coffee, I think.
Yeah.
Were you nervous to start working with her? Because this is such a big role.
Well, I didn't really know who she was, because I've never really seen anything she was in until I got this. And I was like, oh, she's just a person. But then I saw like some of the things she's been in. I saw like Legally Blonde, and my mom has seen some things she's been in. And then I realized how big of a deal she was. But like,
slowly but surely.
She's amazing.
So she's a big deal. Also a really big deal is Meryl Streep, and she's joining the cast this season. I mean, this show's so good. Did you have any scenes with her? Or get to work with her?
There was one scene that we were all together, like in Madeline's house. It was just like a bunch of like almost the whole cast, almost like. But yeah, I got to like basically like say hi. We didn't properly get introduced, but like she was really nice. I love her so much.
Maybe you could get properly introduced at the premiere or something. We'll work on this. Judah, we remember you from another Netflix original, very different, not a holiday movie,
Very different.
a horror movie, The Babysitter, right?
Yeah.
So what's the biggest difference shooting a scary movie versus the holiday movie? Just,
What's the lack of blood in this one, for one, and brains and random body parts and, No, but I think for me, it's just the difference in the character, in that I'm playing this like total dweeby, sort of really dorky kid. And in this, I'm sort of like rough and tumble, getting into some trouble. And so I think it's just about, transitioning from one thing to the other and stepping into that character.
Got a wide range.
Here we go, guys.
All right, before we go, we want to play a little
this.
Christmas Chronicles themed version of a People Now Confess set.
All right.
It's pretty easy. You have a jar, you pull one out, read it. Tell us which one of your Christmas Chronicles castmates matches the question.
And you can be the answer.
It can be you
one of you
as
guys.
well.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes,
You start.
ready?
Uh-oh.
Read it out loud.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm nervous for you. And there it is.
Castmate most likely to star in an exciting reality show about their life.
Oh. Who's the most exciting? Judah, who do you think it would be?
I don't know.
It's your question. I'm not.
You can
That's
chime in.
hard.
Okay, you gotta pick one.
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
It's on the tip of her tongue.
Yeah,
She wanted to say
if it were you, what would be the most exciting thing?
If it was me,
That you're in movies and you know Reese Witherspoon.
Yes.
I think you're exactly right.
Yes.
My gosh.
Let's do this. Castmate most likely to make the most appearances in the blooper reel. Miss Darby Cam.
Oh yeah, Darby.
We were filming a scene where we run down the stairs and we accidentally knock over this Christmas tree. And our mom comes in and she's super mad at us. And we're kind of like supposed to be super serious. And I'm looking at her like, please don't tell mom, sort of thing. Right? And Darby laughed over and over and over again. Something about me being so serious was just hilarious.
Just hilarious.
So.
Darby, we have time for one more.
One more.
okay.
That's really funny though.
That is.
Let's see. Castmate most likely to get put on Santa's naughty list.
Oh, I think it speaks for itself here. That look.
Teddy definitely. Okay, I really don't know. I don't want to. I don't know anybody.
I think your look to Judah was really all.
I think that was a telling look.
It was telling look. It's like she's saying
claim that. All right, Darby and Judah, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Congrats on
guys.
everything.
It's so good to
Thank
see
you so much.
Christmas Chronicles drops on Thanksgiving, November 22nd, so be sure to check it out.
Coming up tomorrow, guys, TLC's Mama Medium is here, live with her husband, talking all about their brand new show and her special psychic gift that I'm afraid of, honestly. Be sure to tune in for that.
Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.